Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of The Sarcastic Diabetic. I'm Jennifer, and I'm the Sarcastic Diabetic. So today I wanted to come to you and just talk about I am having my 5th surgery regarding my skin cancer on my face tomorrow morning. But first let me tell you this. If I start talking weird and stuff, my blood sugar is going. This will be the 4th time I have either eaten or drank something to get my blood sugar up, and it keeps going down. So I don't know what it is. So if I kind of talk out of my head, just overlook that, okay? Oh, and since today will be the last day that I get to wear makeup for a while, I'm going to be putting it on while I'm talking to you guys. This is not a makeup tutorial. This is just how I do my makeup. So don't do as I do. But anyway, I wanted to come on and talk about that. I actually made several videos about this, and accidentally deleted them. So if this one deletes, then I'm not doing another one. I'm exhausted. So I'm going to be looking over here too, because this is where my mirror is. And that's my G6. Okay, about a week ago, I got a email from my doctor saying that they had moved my surgery up. It was supposed to be May 30th. And he called and he wanted to move it up right away. So it is tomorrow. I'm trying to get everything planned and situated, like my appointment with my cancer doctor for, I have it every 3 months or so. No, every 3 months. Is next week, on Tuesday. And I won't even have my stitches and things out, so because I won't get those out till the 14th, so I had to call and reschedule, and that is in about 3 weeks, well, 2.5 weeks. I'll go and have that done. Well, then found out that my sister, they haven't yet diagnosed her, but she says that they think that she has stage 0 breast cancer, which is within the ducts of the breast, which means they consider it either precancerous and non-invasive. And from her last mammogram till now, she didn't have anything showing up then, and we have dense breast. Our mother did too, but our grandmother had to have one of her breasts removed. But they went from her last one, which showed nothing, and she has breast implants, to now, and it is sporadic through her her breast, but it doesn't look like it has gone. That usually it doesn't go, this particular type, and stage 0 doesn't go anywhere. And she and I both have always said that if we had it, take both breasts. If you're going to take one, take them both, because it could happen in the other. So now that means I have to go have another mammogram done, because my chances are even greater of having it, because my grandmother had it, now my sister has it. So the chances are very good that I have it. I'm not going to get upset. I'm going to try not to. And so I called to have, it's time for me to have my, yearly OBGYN appointment. And the last time that I went, he did a biopsy. Not many people know that. I hadn't shared that with a bunch of people. And because there was a thickening in the lining of, and he did a biopsy, and he told me he thought I needed to have a hysterectomy because when you have thickening like that, it usually turns to cancer. Well, of course, about that time, and I needed to have a mammogram, and but then I was diagnosed with skin cancer, and all that went to the side because this was the immediate. So and so now I'm having to rush and get all this stuff done. I'm gonna have surgery, tomorrow. I'm trying to be very supportive of my sister, who has not been very supportive of me. I mean, I'm gonna cut to the chase. Pretty sure y'all knew when I would mention somebody who wasn't. She knows absolutely nothing about what I've gone through. She has not been a support at all. I mean, she'll call and not even ask how I am, if she calls at all. So, but I know what she's going to be going through, and so it really bothers me, as angry as I am at her. As angry as I am at her, I love her, and again, narcissists and empaths don't do well together. Just a fact. And I have been able to kind of protect myself. She knew nothing about my surgeries, my diagnosis or anything till right before my last surgery, because she did not call me because she was seeing someone that she shouldn't have been seeing, committing adultery on his side, and I didn't approve, so she chose not to call me or talk to me about it. So she didn't call me at all. Every now and then she'd send a weird text, but I mean, that was it. It would be out of the blue, weird text. That was it. So she knew nothing. My nephew happened to call, and she was in the car with him, and I debated whether or not, people say, why didn't you call her and tell her? Well, because obviously she didn't care enough about me to call and check on me, just to say, hey, kiss my butt, kiss my ass, kiss his ass, kiss your ass, happy Hanukkah. She didn't do that. And, if you're not going to be a part of my life, you're not going to be a part of my life. You're not. And a friend of mine, which I wish I hadn't have listened, said, well, this would be the perfect opportunity for you to tell her. Because my nephew had called me and she was in the car with him, and I was just talking to him. She wasn't talking to me. And so I called her back and told her. And I have not seen her. She did offer to come. And I said no, because, she is a stressor for me. She causes me to have panic attacks. I love her with all my heart, but she's not healthy for me at all. I'm very good for her because I care for her. I take care of her. But she is not good for me at all. And part of the reason I go to therapy and have to take medicine. Long story. But it started at childhood. But anyway, and so of course I'm worried about her, but I can't. And I mean, my nature is I want to take care of her, but I can't. Like now, I'm having to go and deal with me possibly having breast cancer, and supposed to have had a hysterectomy, to keep from getting cancer, and I hadn't had that done. I mean, it's a lot going on my side, and she's been 30 minutes away from me and hasn't come see me at all. She has no idea what I've gone through, nothing. And when I tell you nothing, she has no idea that half my face was gone, had to be rearranged. She looks at me now, if she happens to see a video I've posted, I mean, like on TikTok or something, she's like, "You look good." I'm like, when light is directly on me, it's hard to see the scars. I'm like, and I will put filters on there. I'm not a person that likes to put filters on, but you have scars and don't put filters on them. Don't judge me. And that's all I gotta say about that. But she has no idea. I mean, she didn't have a clue. And we weren't brought up that way. My mama brought us up to be. My mama brought us up to be, you are there for one another. You are all you have. You're family. And family sticks together. But it can't always be that way. I in my lifetime, I've made some bad decisions in my lifetime, but I've also made some very good ones when it came to money, who I married, the lifestyle I have chosen to live. She hasn't, and that's not my fault, nor is it my responsibility. And I've had to learn that. It's very hard for me to say. I've had to learn that. And I'm torn. I would have loved to have had somebody to talk. I would have loved to have had my sister to talk to. I mean, my best friend, I said I did have a sister. It was her. But it's still, I would have loved to have had my sister, and she did offer, and then she just offered again. But now it's because she's got this going on, and she wants to come here, and she wants to be able to talk about her problems and that kind of thing. And I'm in the midst of having surgery because of cancer. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, I realize that she needs somebody to talk to, but I can't be it right now. I can't. I have prayed. I got up early and prayed. Hell, I don't think she even prays for me. I mean, I don't know. It's very disappointing. And blood is not always thicker than water, even though you may think it is. It is not. So that's what's going on with me. All that stuff, and now I'm even, I forget how much more likely to get it now that she has it and my grandmother had it. So I'm praying that that's not the case. I haven't had a mammogram in 2 years, actually 3 years, because my doctor moved, and so I'm scared. I mean, and then what is he gonna say again? Is something gonna have changed from when I had the biopsy? I mean, I'm terrified and I'm tired. But I'm strong, and I will make it with or without anybody. But I have my husband. And I do have my friends. I have my two very, very good friends. But I am strong regardless of what I look like right now. You have no idea what I've been through in my lifetime. And my mama raised a strong woman. She also raised a woman who she said taught
that you should express how you feel, because when I don't, that is when my mental health goes very bad. And so, but it's tomorrow. I'll be the first one, of course, being diabetic. I just ask that y'all pray for me. I will, if I can, I will try to record in the morning time, and as we get to the hospital and then after surgery, it just depends on how I'm feeling and things like that. I really, really want to go to Easter Sunday, but I don't know how I will feel. And I don't want to go and have people feel bad for me, because I'm going to be all patched up, I mean, have compassion, yeah, but not feel bad for me, and I don't want people to think I'm attention seeking. But I need church, So, if I can do it and be okay, but I've been having really bad panic attacks, so that's, another story. But anyway, I'm sorry, I don't even got emotional, but there is a lot. Even you guys have to admit, there's a lot of shit going on, So, but I ask that you pray for me. You don't know my sister, but pray for her. I know everything will be fine. I'm just really overwhelmed because I'm having to get all this done right now. I can't just worry about the surgery on my face. I have to get all this other stuff done right now. And it is overwhelming. But I am strong. So, I promise I will be hopefully much more cheerful next time, but all of this has just come about in the last 48 hours. And so I've been calling all my doctors today, trying to make appointments and reschedule appointments so I can get in, and stuff like that. So I am just very, I'm having a hard time right now, but I will make it through it. I always do. So just, and like I always say, just know it's okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be upset. It's okay to scream, be mad. You just can't live there. But it is okay. I mean, I'm one of those that believes you should walk outside and scream and get it out. I mean, hell, holding it in does nothing but hurt you. And it hurts the other people around you because you end up being mean to them because you're holding it in. So, and of course my blood sugars are, doing the weird thing because I'm, so upset, but it is going up a little, so that's good. It'll drop in an hour to 40 something. That's what it was this morning. So, but I plan on putting my face on. I use these. I've tried out these filters like on TikTok that show you like where to contour. It puts it like on your face and all this kind of stuff. You got to try it. It's pretty neat. I mean, I'm not through doing my makeup, but I thought that was really neat and stuff. So, but remember, guys, even as I'm sitting here crying, remember, don't take life too seriously. Nobody ever makes it out alive. Enjoy one another. You don't know, how long you have with them. So, you enjoy one another. Laugh, be sarcastic. My husband and I were running around the house last night tickling each other. I mean, we were just having a tickle thing. I mean, it was hilarious. And we just laughed and threw ourselves on the bed and just cuddled and laughed. And so, and I'm pretty sure I was the reason he may have gotten drunk last night. So, as always, laugh, have fun, be sarcastic, love one another, be kind to one another. And as always, be the reason somebody gets heavily drunk today. And I will talk to you guys hopefully tomorrow. Bye.